get from an untrained fighter. When you drop their weight on them, the number one thing an untrained fighter is going to want to do is push you completely off of them. And this is what it looks like, just to remind you, okay? If I'm in this low mount and I'm dropping the weight, Dan just pushes, bench presses, and look, all of my table and my weight is gone, and then he just picks a side and moves, okay? So I have to address that he has lifted my weight off of him, and I have to adjust with that. This is one of those concepts of riding the bull, okay? So this is what the technical solution is here. A little bit of explanation. All right, I'm in my low mount. Dan pushes up. Ride the energy. Let go of your hooks. Knees high up in the armpits. Hover on him. He's covering my weight. I plant one hand back, and then I do a C-swing. I go to the other side, plant one hand back, do a C-swing. Now I crawl back on him and get the low mount. Okay? I really want him to carry my weight. And how I do that is when he's bench pressing me, is I move my body with him. I go with that momentum. So when I feel him pushing, I go with it. Look, all right? If I have that, Dan talks about this, if I have that that plate in our vest for knives, if he drops me, where's that plate going? Bam, right into his face, okay? So I want him to carry my weight, all right? So he pushes me up, my knees go high up in the armpit. Okay, I let him carry my weight, and then I pick a side. I plant one hand back, my hand goes into my own body. I move my body, and I C-swim, all right? My hand here goes along the rib cage and circles in, and then I do the other side. Swim, and now I go back to that low mount, okay? Now, let's talk about the most common mistakes with this, okay? The most common mistakes will be not bringing the knees high up in the armpits, and then clearing the arms. It's a relatively easy technique if you just remember these two things, okay? So what do I mean? He pushes me, and I just bring my knees here. Where's my weight? It's still over here. I need to really fully ride his energy and bring them high up. I can pinch them and close this, really take away the power here, okay? And put my weight on him. Now the next common mistake is this, is people just come in and they try and slap. Who's gonna win here? Whoever's strongest, okay? So what I need to do is pick a side, okay? And then I do a C-swim. I'm going on the inside of my body, and then I circle. Then I go to this side, C-swim, circle, and then I reestablish, okay? Now, some teaching points here for you instructors, okay? Do we have to pay attention if we have males and females training together with this? Yes, you do. You have to kill this when you're talking about maybe the most common mistakes, or you're moving into the role of the bad guy, as I'm doing now. All right. The most common feed with this is people will grab right here in the center of the chest and push. How do you think that's going to work out if one of your male officers is doing that to a female officer on your part? Not good. So you're going to have to just bring this out to, hey, this is going to be the feed, but we can still accomplish the same thing. If you guys are working with a female, don't put your hands on the chest. Put your hands up on the shoulders. Okay? It does the same thing. Okay? All right? And then we do our swim. And then we circle down. Okay? You're going to have to make that extra announcement, because what's some dumbass on your department going to do? Exactly. Okay? Remember what I told you. That's why I do the ground fighting, one of the classes specifically for women that deal with this. They have to be comfortable first. And if this is their first exposure and they're wrestling with a guy and some guy's grabbing their junk, you're never going to want them on the mat. They're never going to want to be on the mat again. Okay? So address it. All right? Okay, we're good.